Hi, today we're giving my Tesla Model Y a major glow up. We have these luxurious and sporty leather seat covers from Kustom Interior. You're about to see how to best protect your seats and upgrade the look of your car, all without doing too much. And that's kind of the best way of upgrading a Tesla. Check these out, y'all. They are premium artificial leather, precision tailored, and available in so many colors. You'll feel like you're picking out your next outfit. Who said cars don't have style, especially Teslas? And on top of that, you can have them custom make a specific design or style that you like. So definitely check that out and message them on that. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Brandon, isn't installing seat covers a job for a professional? Well, not anymore. Watch this. So with it taking about 15 to 20 minutes to install, it's not that much time, and this is the first look at these seat covers. What do y'all think? I think the black and the white looks super good, and when you take a closer look, it's gonna be even better. Speaking of closer looks, let's go ahead and do a more deep dive into the installation on the passenger side. I just wanted to show you this real quick, just a time lapse of the whole thing. Now you got the idea. Let's go into the specifics. And that's pretty much it, guys. What did that take? Like 10 minutes? At 10 minutes. That's not even that bad. Now I'm sitting in the seats. They feel nice and plush. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think they add another layer of cushion to your butt and your back when you're driving around. All right, so getting out of the car, this is what they look like, y'all. Look at that. You can see there's a little bit of a bubble right here, but when you sit down, that just flattens down to the seat and becomes basically negligible. Like if you see my hand pressing up against it, it's all flipping good. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That is the front seat. I think it adds a little bit of dimension to the seats. I mean, if you look at this one compared to the plain black one over there, and if anything, this one's more black, and then that one's more of like a grayish black. So I think this one looks a little bit better. And on top of that, check out the stitching, guys. The stitching on the seats, it matches better with like the stitching along here, in my opinion, versus the OEM seats. Check that out, guys. I think that is so flippin' sick looking. Now, time to do the passenger seat, and I'll talk to you more while we do this one, so you can really see how we're doing it up in here. The first thing that you're gonna wanna do is get your seat covers. Honestly, I think it's easier to start with the bottom and then do the top. Now, the bottom is a little bit tricky. It has 3 points that you're gonna wanna tie down to. First is this strap part, and this strap part is gonna be what's really pulling it down. So let's take the strap, and you're gonna wanna fish it in between the seat. So this is the little clip that you're gonna be working with, and you're gonna want to get some with small fingers because you gotta push it through this gap. This is the hardest part. It truly is. Other than like getting it properly aligned, this right here is the hardest part, and you're just gonna take it on both sides and you're gonna fish it in between the plastic and the leather, pushing it all the way down. And I do mean all the way down. This might take some time. It's also gonna help if you come to the back row and do it from back here once you fish it enough down. So once you do that, the seat is gonna sit much tighter to the seat. Seat cover is gonna sit much tighter to the seat. And from there, all you're gonna want to do is slide it onto the seat and then slide it back as much as you can. We're gonna focus on aligning these sides right now. So this side, it's gotta tuck underneath here, all of this. And then the other side also is going to have to tuck under this back part. It doesn't have the same side panel that goes all the way along here, just this back part on the other side. Now, once you do this, it's either going to make it easier or harder to put the back ones in. So this one is kind of up to your choice. You can put these in now, or you can try to align it first. What I found easier, it's gonna be sliding these in right now and then trying to align it on the sides, but do what works best for you. Now, once you've done that, you're gonna wanna come down to these lower hook bits. Now, these lower hook bits, you're gonna put under the seat. All right, y'all, you're going underneath the seats. You're gonna find these little like circular hook kind of areas. See that one right there? There's one on that side. There's one on the other side somewhere. You're just gonna want to look, find it, and that's when you're gonna hook them into. Look up, boys, because the next thing that we're gonna do is the top of the seats. So this one's also pretty simple. You're pretty much just gonna want to slide it over the top. Yeah, that's it, y'all. It slipped on. Now at the bottom, you're gonna have these dudes again, and all you're gonna want to do is the same thing you did before with the bottom one. on, you're just gonna slip him between the seat. And boom, it's fitting just like that. Now, there's a little bit of wrinkles in the leather, and boom, it's in there just like that. Now, there's a little bit of wrinkles in the leather, but just because of how it was packaged, and it's actually been sitting in my house for a month, I've been on a trip. If you wanna see that trip, make sure you go check out the channel where I lived out of my car. It was quite eventful. Okay, but back on topic, in the back seat area down here, you're also gonna have these little hooks, and you're basically just gonna wanna go underneath and hook them. This one's a little bit more obvious on what you wanna hook them to, just pretty much anything that takes away a lot of the slack from the seat. Oh, but before you do that, remember to zip her up. Remember, zippers are important, very important. So there's that. Oh, also check this out. You don't lose storage space back here. You still have a little leather pouch. How nice is that, guys? And that is the front seats of this Tesla Model Y now. I think they look great. They really give that depth, that dimension to the seats. You've really gone from basic to wow in like 10 to 20 minutes. And these fit pretty perfectly just out of the box. Feels like they were born to be here. Now, whether you want the timeless black, bold red, or even a color to match your Tesla's exterior, Kustom Interior has you covered. I went with this color choice because this is actually my parents' Model Y, and out of all the options, they didn't want anything too fancy, too custom, even though you can do that. They just like the simple black and white. If anything does happen to these seat covers, they get ripped, they get stained. They're great in the fact that they protect your OEM seats. You won't have any damage to your seats. You can just take these off and replace it with another cover. Look at how good the passenger seat one looks. So I'm reading some reviews on their website. A guy named John says it's great, exactly what I needed, fits snug and doesn't move, 10 out of 10 would buy again, and I agree with John. One more, Lily, better than expected, absolutely stunning and so easy to install. I'm obsessed. Well, I think it is better than expected. They feel great. They feel very soft, very cushiony, and very premium. They are stunning, and it's easy to install, but not so easy to install. But I too am pretty obsessed with these. So if you want your Tesla Model Y to look this good, feel this comfortable, and stay protected for years to come, Kustom Interior seat covers are kind of the way to go. I want to know though in the comments, what color would you pick for your ride? Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering why I didn't do the back, it's because I kind of just got lazy and my parents only really cared for the front. But yeah, there's a whole set of back ones. You get the, oh, I'm sitting on it right now. You get the backrest for your back seats, and then of course the bottom part. So that goes across the whole bench. You might need to take the bench off, but that's pretty easily. It's 2 clips, it's off, and you just put it on. That's it. They don't want it. They want the black in the back and the white up front. So customizability, even further, you can do whatever you want with these. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you stay notified every time we do a cool upgrade. So until next time, keep your Tesla clean and your style sharp. Later, y'all.